Hey everyone, it's me, C, back here with another video. Today, I'm going to be showcasing the brand new character, Alberius, and I have some friends with me in a MKai co-op room, and we're going to play a little bit of MKai to showcase what he can do. But as always, before we do start, please like and subscribe, and if you like my content, do that. Actually, let's do the fight first, and then I'll discuss the kits, because I have a pub grace, and I don't know how long they're gonna wait on me to do this, so I'll just do the kit afterwards.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go is correct.
I will be your extinction. I will grind your bones to dust. I am dauntless.
Oh, wow. Wow, that was shit! It always seems like whenever I record these, I do a really, really bad job at keeping myself alive. I'll try to not screw up anymore. Trust me, I'm not terrible with them. Nice, I got my S2! This basically could work as a screen-wide nuke for these spears, which makes my life a lot easier, because getting rid of these spears is a pain in the butt. Thank you. I might have baited. I might have gotten too close and acted as bait there, which is not fun.
Unworthy. Behold the path of evolution. My muscles swell, unstoppable, invincible.
Do that. And I hope I get the chance to use. Oh, okay.
This is true violence.
Oh, shit! Oh my god, High C, you did so much damage there. Oh my god! Elysium Print is so good! Alright, nuke again with this too. Did not get the stun, unfortunately. The stun would have been amazing. Get a little back so I don't bait. And get out! I'll come back around this way. Alright, end it, Cthonius. Oh, there we go. What the f— Thanks, Belita. You stole my ending that I wanted. Thanks.
So long as we stand bonded to our dragon brethren,
I wonder if that was a new time. No, that wouldn't have been a new time. No, but that was really fast for a normal MKai run and not cheese. That was very, very fast. Again, I'd like to thank my friends for helping me and the pub Grace for helping, so Thank you for helping me with this. Anyways, let's go over to the kit. So, as we usually start the showcases with going over the kit, but since we were a little strict on time with the pub, that wasn't a possibility for us, so now we're going to go over the kit. So obviously, I am running an 8-mob Agito weapon, which you should probably do if you're an endgame player, but it's fine if you run like a tier 1 Agito weapon that's forum binded with the refine and the Wormprint slot, totally fine. And for Dragon, I decided to use High Cthonius, especially since I just mubbed him. I wanted to test him out. And he does amazing damage, so, as you saw, so I'm not disappointed at all. But an alternative you could use is, say, Cat if you're going for a more speedier clear and you're doing faster content, which MKai nowadays is pretty fast with Alberius existing. So you could use Cat if you wanted to, but I decided to go with High Cthonius because Alberius does benefit a lot from that strength. You could also use Fatalis, I believe. You might be able to use Fatalis, but the problem is you can't Dragon into him, otherwise you'll be cursed and unable to use your skills, so that one's a little bit more iffy. So I prefer either High C, High Cthonius, or just Cat, or even Arsene can work too. So let's get into the meat and potatoes, mostly with this kit. So Alberius is kind of a little bit like Mim in Midgard, and like how they like to Dragon in a way. But Alberius is different. He does not rely on Dragoning for his damage, because with Mim and in Human Midgard, it scales based on how many times you Dragon. Alberius, he can get good damage right out of the gate, and if you're using something like Dragon Claws or something like that, you can scale up his damage if you want to, but since he already hits like a truck, that's not really something you need to do. So of course, first print, God, I'm still not used to this. The first print, of course, is sword skill damage. I'm not using a light character, so the skill damage print would be different, considering light weapons now have 2 more Wormprint slots thanks to Lilith. So just normal weapon skill damage. I decided, let me click on it. I need to get, I swear to God. Welcome to the Opera, which is Shadow Blight Punisher 25%, and Alberius does reflect Shadow Blight, so you want to take advantage of that. And the next print I am running, if I can click on it, there we go. Holywrym's Advent. This was a print that came out with 2.5 anniversary login bonus. So if you haven't gotten it yet and you've been logging in, you started to log in kind of recently, you should be able to get it before the login ends if you've been keeping up with it over the past week or so. If not, then you're out of luck, as they don't really give out the anniversary prints to everybody after their initial release, unlike the Midi Dragons, where they're put in the Fafnir Metal Shop about 6 months after it was released. Well, Holywrym's Advent is really, really good because of what it does. While it does reduce your defense, it enhances your shape-shifting. Basically, it adds 80% to the modifier applied to damage when in dragon form, extends shapeshift time by 15%, and increases the dragon gauge fill rate by 8%, which is amazing, especially on characters like Mim and Midgard, who want to be in dragon as much as possible. And this is also very helpful for Alberius as well, so he can get into dragon and get more strength up if he wants to. But you do need to be careful of that reduced defense. So say you're trying to run Kai in Legend, he could get one shot Though I completely do not recommend using Holywrym's Advent in Legend content because it makes you so squishy, and Berserk will just one-shot you, which you do not want, especially if you're going for a full clear. And for the last two prints, we have our good old friend Flurry Devastation, which is going to help with critical damage combos, and strength double buffs, so Alberius can do even more damage. And of course, for the backline, I decided to go with Forte, because her chain collab is Shadow Dragon Claws, which can help raise Alberius' strength and make him even more powerful when he's in Dragon. Ieyasu, because he's a blade, he has that strength 10%, which you want on most DPS characters. And Dragon Haste, so that can help Alberius get to Dragon faster. And I picked Veronica because she's a 1, and I wanted to do more skills with him. Some free-to-play options for this, I'd say you could do Audric, because he also has a Dragon Haste chain collab, like Ieyasu, but his co-ability would be overlapping with Alberius, just keep that in mind. You could also run Yuden as well, because his chain co-ability is not element attuned. You could also run OG Cleo, because she has Dragon Claws as her chain co-ability, but it's only 3 and not 5, just keep that in mind. So you're not going to get as much strength as you would with Forte. But of course, not everyone has Forte, so that's not exactly an option for them. And of course, for a 1, just use any skill damage character. Just use any 1 for the skill damage. So like, say if you don't have Veronica, because she is a limited character, use like Cassandra or even Gala Cleo if you do have her. The same thing for Ieyasu. He is also a limited unit, so you could use any blade like Durant or Natalie, for example, to help out. And for my 2 shared skills, I decided to go with Mims. Usually I go with an Agito skill, but I guess I was feeling a little fancy this time and didn't do an Agito skill. But if you did an Agito skill, that's perfectly fine. It makes him a lot faster with his skills and all that. But Mims shared skill increases your strength upon using it and gives you more dragon gauge, which is really nice if you want to build up that gauge. And for the second shared skill, I picked Gala Luca, because of course that works with the Flurry dev that I have. And Alberius has a unique effect with Gala Luca's shared skill. Let me read it off. Deals damage to enemies in a line. Both this skill's critical rate and the critical rate of attack skills in dragon form will be increased by 10% for each buff, with a different icon applied. So basically, if you want to, you could possibly make Alberius into a crit machine. Is he necessarily made to be a crit machine, like say Gala Luca or Ezolith, for example? No, not exactly, but that is something you could do. I just did it for fun, to be perfectly honest. But if you want the shared skills, I'd recommend it's Agito skill and Mims if you happen to have Mims. But you could also, another one you could pick is probably Opera Karina's shared skill, because that also does Shadow Blight damage, so you could have 2 ways of doing Shadow Blight, which could help you rack it up even more. But I don't know if you would run the fear of overcapping Shadow Blight. I haven't tested it because I haven't built my Opera Karina, so I can't exactly check. Yeah, anyways, I know this video is kind of off-structured a little bit, but I hope you all liked this video, even though so many other people have done Alberius videos. I've wanted to do one myself, and to prove that he's really, really good, and he's not average like some people say. He is very good, and if you have him, I suggest you build him up, because he will be pretty darn good for Dominion. And right now, he is pretty darn good for Thor, which just came out today. So if you have him, build him up, because he is going to be worth that investment. Anyways, enough of my silly tangents. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time with another character showcase.